Save and study this three-step process I use on the lower time frames when trading ES and NQ to increase my strike rate by 30%. So this all comes down to using 15-minute fair value gaps and 1-minute entries with order flow. So let's explain what I mean by that. When we have an aggressive move into a bearish fair value gap, and then we have the opposing candle give us an aggressive move to the downside, and then price breaks this area over here, you need to understand as a trader what is happening within this region, right? So let me explain to you the third step once you have your fair value gap and lower time frame entry. It's this, right? This is my favorite tool as a trader. So let's kind of break down and explain why you could have taken this, right? So this over here, these two candles, green and red, are the exact same as these candles over here. But the difference is I have data which none of the influencers use, right? So here we have 403 for 67, right? Even here we have 706 for 215. What these two candles show us is that there's massive aggressive sellers in this area, right? Even though it's a green candle, you can see so many aggressive sellers in this area. So when you see a green candle with sellers, what that means is that the buying pressure or the buying activity at that fair value gap is decreasing. This is the order flow that I use behind every single trade to increase my strike rate by 30%. Now, once you have that in place, you can then understand that even though it was a green candle, there was a ton of sellers sitting over here. And this is what gives you the confidence to take the trade over here with a stop loss just above these candles. Now, the next question is, where do you target? Well, it's very simple. Where do you target? You use a Fibonacci tool to actually target, right? So we have a swing high over here and we have a swing low down here, right? So my first initial target will just be the end of the Fibonacci, right? It will be the end of the dealing range. So if I just continue to play price on, we can see how price eventually rallies down. Now, if there's one thing you took from this video, it's understanding that using candlesticks alone is never going to give you the result you need, right? You need to understand where the aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers are and link that with ICT concepts and ICT fair value gap.